Welcome back. It seems an advocate has now played a whistleblower.
Well, news just coming in, an advocate in Chennai has shot off a letter to the Home Secretary alleging that the police are tapping the phone lines of several politicians, advocates, police officers and leading journalists in the state. The operation has been outsourced apparently to a private firm in Adyar. Giving us more details on that is our reporter Shabir Ahmed. Shabir, what more details do you have?
Well, I have the copy of the petition which was sent to the Home Secretary last evening, in which an advocate, Pugulendi, has actually sought an inquiry into this entire issue of alleged phone tapping. That is what he claims, in which in his petition he very clearly mentions that he has some kind of credible information that the state intelligence wing has outsourced phone monitoring, and large-scale illegal monitoring is happening in Tamil Nadu. And this was a person, Mr. Pugulendi was earlier, he had filed a complaint against a private firm which was actually alleged to be involved in the phone tapping, and he had also filed a writ petition at the Madras High Court, but that writ petition was actually dismissed by the government, and the Tamil Nadu government was directed to file a reply in that particular writ petition. And in this complaint, he has alleged that private firm which is operating at Adyar is actually engaged in illegal monitoring of telephone connections of various VIPs and politicians and police officials and some leading journalists. And he has also listed out a few numbers in this letter, and he has actually listed around 55 important and personal numbers of several VIPs, politicians and others, including who are in Tamil Nadu, and some of the prominent faces. Some of them, it's numbers of MDMK General Secretary Vaiko and PMK Anbumani Ramadas and CPM State Secretary G. Ramakrishnan. It is quite a serious charge which has been leveled against a private firm and the state police department, in which he has also mentioned that the illegal monitoring of mobile phones is a clear violation of Article 19(1) and 21 of the Constitution, and he has some reasons to believe that it is happening in Tamil Nadu, and the company which they have alleged are paid for their professional services out of secret funds allotted to the state police department. That is what he has been claimed, and he has actually said that he wanted a detailed inquiry to be ordered into this matter, and that is what the latest we are getting in this incident.
Right, thank you, Shabir. It seems that at least for tonight, the politicians will be conscious about the phone calls they make. Moving on, the police and the drug authorities have carried out raids a day after the government of Tamil Nadu ordered investigation of a possible network that distributes medicines with expired dates in new packing. 2 warehouses in Egmore where such medicines were sold and were found and sold have been sealed. Our crime reporter Salim has the details.
In a joint operation, the police and the State Drugs Control Authority found a huge quantity of medicines with expired dates stored in a warehouse. The medicines were repacked with fake dates and distributed to medical stores across the state.
கீழ்ப்பாக்கம் பகுதியில் எக்மோருக்கு தாசபிரகாஷ் ஹோட்டல் பேக் சைடு 6வது ஸ்ட்ரீட்டில் ஒரு இடத்துல அந்த மாதிரி காலாவதியான எக்ஸ்பைர்ட் ட்ரக்ஸு பதுக்கி வைக்கிறதா தகவல் கிடைச்சது. இங்கே வந்து அதை வந்து ரைட் பண்ணோம். பார்க்குறப்ப எல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பைர்ட் ட்ரக்ஸ், மெயினாக கிராண்டிஸ் கம்பெனியோட ட்ரக்ஸ் எல்லாம் இங்கே இருக்குது. அதெல்லாம் சீஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு அசஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம், இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம்.
This is a particular scandal doing by some gangsters. So we are hunting for the real gangsters.
7 people are being interrogated. 2 of them have told the police they picked up discarded medicines from a dump yard in Kodungayur, then repacked them and sold them to agents. 7 police teams have been formed to uncover more such repacked medicines.
I have told very clearly to my officers that everybody should be picked up without further loss of time, and team is working. And after securing them, definitely we will go on charging the cases.
Last week, 7 people were arrested on charges of repacking and distributing medicines with expired dates. 2 others surrendered before the courts. Many more are thought to be absconding.
This is the second major seizure in just 1 week. Sources from the police department say that they suspect the same gang to be involved in both the incidents of spurious drug business. In Chennai with camera person Devraj Salim for NDTV Hindu.
Well, clearly the crackdown doesn't stop there. We're being told that the crackdown on the fake drugs will continue. That's what the police says. Now, moving on, it is World Tuberculosis Day today, and on this day, NDTV Hindu brings you a report which has some upsetting facts. India has the largest number of people suffering from TB, and even though it is completely curable, every day almost 1,000 patients in the country succumb to this disease.
Research shows that over 75% women diagnosed with TB dismiss their illness fearing isolation from family and society. Children sometimes are forced to drop out of school either because they are ill or because they have to earn as their parents are TB patients.
Women especially, what we find is women have a lot of stigma as compared to men, and women are not able to tell about the disease to their own family members. Like they take treatment without the knowledge of their husband, without the knowledge of their in-laws. So it makes it really very difficult to ensure that women patients complete a 6 to 8 months course of treatment regularly.
While the anti-tuberculosis program in the state is successful in most respects, what is needed more is more volunteers to carry it forward and better awareness. Doctors say patients discontinue drugs midway, either because of slight improvement or because some don't have the wherewithal to pay for treatment.
People who are identified as TB patients, they don't continue the treatment for the specified period of 6 months' time. They are supposed to take drugs for 6 months' time. Drug cost is only 6,000 rupees. The drug box containing drugs for 6 months period is given at his residence, at the patient's residence, by 11,000, more than 14,000 DOT providers.
It's a menace that's making women lose their homes and forcing children to quit school. Though the number of tuberculosis patients in the state is steadily decreasing, the social stigma remains.
In Chennai with camera person Raja Singh and Nithila, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu.
Right, the teams at the bottom of the IPL table face each other today. Who will get more lucky? We'll get you details on that after this break.
And the god of all wars is here. Shrikant gives us a sneak peek.
I do not take the lift thinking I'll come here as soon as possible and catch a copy of God of War 3.